Welcome to North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College. My name is Alison Louth, the Schools Officer. When you leave school, you'll have 4 options. You'll be able to complete an A-level, vocational, T-level, or an apprenticeship. If you're interested in a course that combines practical and academic elements, vocational or T-levels could be for you. Today we'll be talking to you about vocational and T-levels. What is vocational? You'll have the opportunity to study one main area. For example, if you choose business, then you would look at finance, HR, and merchandising. Vocational courses will prepare you for the working world. Depending on the level of course you complete, you will be able to do work experience, employer talks, or an industry placement. But do not worry, you will be assigned an employability coach who will help support you through all of this. Unlike A-levels, you do not have one final exam at the end of the year. With vocational, you will do continuous assessments throughout the year that will add to your final grade. We have smaller class sizes to ensure we can support all students, and our tutors are from industry, so they'll be able to give you lots of first-hand advice. We have industry standard facilities, for example, Glebegate restaurant, hair and beauty salons, and a motor vehicle workshop. These also service the public. This makes sure students get practical experience in a supportive environment and prepares them for the working world. If you wanted, you could also stay with NWSLC to complete a higher education course, which is the same as completing the first 2 years of university. So what are the entry requirements? As you will see, vocational courses offer a wide range of levels. If you join us at a level 3, it is equivalent to 3 A-levels, and you can use these UCAS points to go on to higher education or university. If you have a chosen university you would like to go to, then please check with them beforehand. Some of our courses you will need to start at level 2 regardless of your GCSE grades, as they are specialised. For example, hair and beauty. Please do your best to gain a grade 4 or above in your maths and English, as if you are not successful, you will be required to continue these until you reach 18 years old. Please remember, we also take references from schools. So if you do not achieve the GCSE grade you wanted, the school recommendation can really help you to get onto the course you want to do. If you're worried about your GCSE grades, please get in contact with us. We have a fantastic careers advice team who will be able to help you.
Hello everyone, my name's Dawn Housby and I'm the Student Employability Manager for North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to talk to you about T-levels and the industry placement element of those T-levels. Okay, so T-levels and industry placements. What is a T-level? So a T-level is a level 3 qualification and it's across 2 academic years, equivalent to 3 A-levels. Each student will have the opportunity to prepare for the workplace. It's a mixture of on-the-job experience and classroom activity, so it really allows that student to build on their skills and behaviour and the knowledge they're learning in the classroom. You complete the 315 hours of an industry placement over the 2 academic years. So it roughly works out at about 1 day a week alongside their study programme. It opens many doors into skilled employment, further study or higher apprenticeship. What is different about a T-level? Employers and providers are working together to develop these T-levels. Groups of employers define the skills needed for each T-level, and this is really important because alongside each curriculum area for those T-levels, it really supports the T-level development if we're working with employers to ensure that those skills, knowledge and behaviours are within developing that student so that they're able to go into the relevant workplace and with the relevant skills and knowledge and behaviours. It allows our students to develop their technical knowledge and skills. So everything they're learning in the classroom, they're able to develop and grow within the workplace while they're studying through the T level over those 2 academic years. Why choose a T level? Learners have access to well-respected vocational qualifications, and it's a credible alternative to A levels. We see a significant change in our students having the opportunity to apply those skills in the workplace, and it also improves classroom activity outcomes. So not only while they're in the industry placement, applying the skills and knowledge that they've learned in the classroom, so they're already developing, what we're seeing is an improved classroom activity outcomes. So whenever they're doing assessments, whenever they're doing any theory work, that is developed further because they're having the two of the classroom and the industry placement. How North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College are preparing our students for industry placement and moving into T levels, which we will be launching in 2022. So we have 2 dedicated teams. We have a dedicated industry placement team. Now this team will work with employers on building those relationships. So we will maintain relationships with employers that we currently work with, but also actively seeking further employers to ensure that we've really got a good variety of employers that we're working with to be able to provide our students with real good industry placements. We've currently built in an industry placement day alongside our current study programme. And the reason why we've done that is to ensure that our students that are coming to the college now, since 2018, still have that area of expertise from an industry placement. So although we're not developing T levels till 2022, we've built in that important part of an industry placement since 2018. There is also a pre-placement preparation plan that our industry placement coordinators will work really closely with our students on. So this has been designed to take place during the first term of them starting the first academic year. And what they will do on their industry placement day for the first term is meet with their industry placement coordinator, and we will go through certain skills with them. And those skills will be networking skills, employability skills, soft skills, how to network, building their CV, professional attitudes and behaviour, workplace etiquette, and also email and communication etiquette. Careful communication between curriculum students and employers is imperative, and we make sure that we do that with curriculum and employers and students to ensure they get the full wraparound while they're at college studying that 2-year programme. We match students to the correct placement, so it isn't a case of us finding an opportunity and putting any student into that industry placement. We work with employers to ensure what opportunities they've got, and what skills and behaviour they will need to fulfil that industry placement. But we also work with the students to find out what role they want to do, what do they want to be, where do they want to work, what really excites them, what are they passionate about, what do they want to give a go. And by being able to do the two, we can actively make sure that we're matching the students in the correct industry placement. But what we also do within that pre-placement preparation plan is we guide our students to be able to do self-networking, self-resourcing. So we're applying that confidence with them to allow them to be able to research into their own areas that they're interested in and actively go and approach employers themselves, which means they may actually find their own industry placement, as well as us being able to offer those opportunities as well. And finally, we have guest speakers and site visits. So we will invite guest speakers in to talk to our students about relevant roles, about their journeys. And we also take them on trips to go and do site visits around the workplace so that they can really understand the environment of that workplace and the different teams that they may be working with. During the pandemic, we've still been able to do this, but from a virtual basis. So we've invited our guest speakers to join us online to do virtual guest speaking talks and live Q&As. And we've also had virtual site visits so that our students haven't been missing out during the pandemic, and they've also been able to see the environment from a virtual basis. And the other team is our dedicated employability coaches. So they work with all of our students between the age of 16 and 19, and they will work with those levels of level 1, 2 and 3. For 1 hour a week within all of those different study programmes, the employability coach will have a tutorial with them. And that 1 hour a week is based on professional attitudes and behaviours and working on the employability skills and those softer skills that need to support those students in developing those before they go into the workplace or before they go into the level 3, which will become a T level. They also offer information, advice and guidance to each student, and that pastoral wraparound care is imperative. So if students are feeling low, or they're unsure about something, or perhaps they're not happy with their course, or they need to be guided, then that's what the employability coach will do. They will sit and have those one-to-one conversations with them to ensure that they have that wraparound pastoral care and support. And they work closely with the industry placement team. So as those students go into their final of year twos, level twos, they will work closely with the industry placement team in preparation for those students moving into a level 3, which will become a T level. What our students say. This is Lewis Gardner. Lewis is in his second year of an industry placement, and he's with FOSS 107 radio station. And I'd like to share with you something that he would like to say to you all about his placement at the radio station.
Hi, I'm Lewis Gardner. I'm 18 years old and I study at the Hinckley campus doing level 3 media. I've done an industry placement with FOSS 107, aka FOSS Radio. I've really enjoyed my time here and I hope it carries on into the future. I've learned so many new skills working with FOSS. I've brought on my social interaction skills, I've brought on my confidence, I've brought on just self-belief as well, because when I started at FOSS, I looked at all the buttons and was like, I'm never going to be able to use all these, and a year later down the line, I'm using all of them. My social skills have come on as well. I've been doing many events, including interviewing some of the best darts players in the world at the Bedworth Civic Hall, and yeah, on my CV, hopefully it'll make me stand out from the rest. And I've really enjoyed my time at FOSS, and I do recommend an industry placement, as you do bring on most of your skills, and I've really enjoyed every single minute I've been at FOSS. And so yeah, thank you.
An employer's industry placement overview. So we've been working closely with Steve Ryder, who is the vice chair at Nuneaton Griff Football Club, and we've been working with him for over a year now. Their team plays in Division 1 of the Midlands League and is a well-loved team within our community. Steve advised us that during a managerial transition, it was seen that the club really needed some modernisation to raise the club profile and sponsorship opportunities. This resulted in the club teaming up with North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College to establish a project team of students that allows them the opportunity to complete an industry placement within the club. These exciting roles are in the following sector areas: sports analysis, journalism, IT, and social media. The students fulfil tasks that include promoting the club and keeping social media channels up to date through the research analysis of previous matches. The use of students has helped the club to become more up to date, and their skill set for learning from North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College is a benefit. Now, while we're in the pandemic, obviously a lot of football matches haven't been taking place, but these 4 students have still been able to support the football club. Our sports analysis student has been watching previous historic games to be able to offer what he would say and how he would analyse those matches. So he's still being able to develop those skills. Our journalism and social media students have been working together on looking at historic photos and historic footage, and being able to put something together for the website and social media channels. Our IT student actually did some further development outside of college so that he felt confident with being able to build a website from scratch. So he's built this website from scratch, and then he's working alongside the other 3 students to be able to update that website with any work that they send him. This has all been able to carry on during the pandemic from a remote position, and they have virtual meetings with Steve and the rest of the team at the Nuneaton Griff Football Club to enable them to be mentored still, even though they are working remotely. What our employers have said. So on speaking to Steve and how he feels that it's benefited the Nuneaton Griff Football Club. So he says that North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College industry placement students have been a benefit, and their skill sets are relied upon the local Division 1 football club, as advised by Steve Ryder, Vice Chairman at Nuneaton Griff Football Club. Following a strategy to increase profile awareness, the local football club partnered up with North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College to introduce 4 positions for students to support with the knowledge they have learned, as advised by Steve Ryder. North Warwickshire and South Leicestershire College students are supporting the local Division 1 football club with expanding their social skills, influence, updating their website and promoting sponsors, businesses, and supporting the management team in providing match footage and data to inform tactics, coaching, and player development. Thank you for listening to me today. I look forward to answering your questions.